everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you if you're a returning subscriber. I really appreciate all the love and support I've been given so far. And if you're new to my channel, which I mean, it's only been up for 2 weeks, so pretty much everyone is still new. So I wanted to say a big welcome to everyone. Oops. I'm out of breath because I just walked up the stairs. I'm still sick when I'm filming this, but being sick and not being able to really craft that much for the last couple of days has just not been fun for me, because I just look forward to this time so much, and even more so now that I'm sharing it with all of you. So I've been looking at the comments and seeing what everyone is kind of saying and what kind of videos you all like. I'm just going to throw away some of this trash while I'm doing this little quick introduction. Hopefully it's quick. And this is going to be an episode of the Use It, Don't Organize It. And so I think what everyone is going to like better is if I don't do the 20 minutes, if I just create at my desk and use up my stuff instead of organizing it. So I'm not going to set a timer anymore. If you guys really like the 20 minutes and I'm wrong, let me know. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and just start using up the stuff on my desk. And I mean, I don't want to let the videos get too long. I don't want them to be more than an hour, even though I could go for hours at a time, but we will see how it goes. So let's just get started. Just looking at my watch to kind of give me a gauge of time. Let me just make sure I'm recording. And I am. And again, I apologize for the breathing and coughing. That is going to be occurring. But I want to share and create. So I want to do, I mean, I still have lots and lots of this file folder. So before I made the over the page tabs, and when I was up here earlier, I saw that I have 2 of these that are side open. So these would actually slide on to a page and get glued down, or they might not go all the way, you know, they can just go a little bit of the way. And so I'm going to do these 2. I'm going to do front and back, and I'm going to leave them long, because if I end up doing it in like one of my smaller, shorter journals, like this one, then I would have more to cut off. And then if that's what I have left over, I can always just use that as just a tab. Just that amount by itself would look good. This is my junk journal July journal. So if you haven't been watching that, I'm participating in it. I'm not one of the collaborators, but I am doing it, and I'm putting out a video every day. So let's go ahead and get started. I was going to say I want to round these corners, but I think I'm going to end up adding so much stuff on it that it's probably not going to matter. I was using this chiffon earlier today, and it is like that width. So I wonder if I, no, I don't think I want to use that. I do have this one here. I think definitely want to do one with a ribbon on it. And how's that going to look from, and that side, I think it would look pretty. It's more faded, but I like that. So my dogs are doing the ugly face. They're getting mad at each other. Babies. Oh, well, my hot glue gun is not plugged in. So let's go ahead and go in a different direction. So I just see this on here. And that is very pretty. And actually those colors match. So I wonder if I can find a full page of my stamps that I created. Look here. Go through my pile. There's my ink that I was looking for in my last video. So that's a good start. Maybe I'll use those. Oh, here's some. So this matches. So that might be kind of fun to do some of these stamps layered on each other. Get my thinning shears here. Faux stamps, I should say. So what does that look like, maybe? I think I've said this before, but a little tip I have found with these thinning shears is if you go, it seems like if you kind of go faster, it doesn't leave as long of like little strings on it. Oops. Sometimes it doesn't work, but that time it did. Let me just cut some of these out. And I have different sizes. So I really love all the feedback I've been getting, especially since I'm new and starting out. I don't want to just make videos to hear myself talk. I want it to be ones that you all enjoy. That is kind of cute. I feel like it's missing something though. It's not doing exactly what I want. Those are too wide. I mean, this is just the process of what we go through when we're creating. Sometimes it all clicks together very fast. Sometimes it doesn't. So how's everyone? I hope you're doing well. What are you working on that you're loving? What are you creating that is bringing you joy? I would love to know. Excuse me. Got an idea here, but I don't know. Seems like a lot of you like to see the process. If you like seeing the process and coming across the challenges and then how to overcome them, if you're into painting at all or you want to start painting, and I'm by no means an expert painter, but I did my junk journal January, let's see, day 4. Oh, I like that. That's cute. So then we need to put something behind that. My junk journal January day 4 video is all about the process. And how when I was doing it, there was parts of it that I just did not like, and how I overcame that without getting frustrated. Well, I was hoping that would show a threaded edge. Okay, no go on that. It needs something anchoring it, I feel like. Oh, I have been dying to use these fabric strips that are washies, which I used one. Oh, there we go. Now I'm on something. I might need to whatchamacallit, trim this down just a little bit. But I am going with that. That's gonna make a nice background for something. So I'm going to just put this right up to the edge where it's gonna bend. Yeah. And, oh, it's kind of shredding. I'll put that there. And then I can cut it off. Let's see if that's strong enough. And then it didn't quite fill up the whole thing, but I can always trim that down if I want to. But let's just start here. And this one is gonna be, oh, it's the same width. So let's do a different one on the back, because I think these are both so pretty. And then that way, since it's going to be, you know, one page and then the next in the journal, it won't be the same, but they still look pretty together. I'm really kind of surprised that I got that one, because it is kind of pink, but it's kind of lavender, and I'm not the biggest lavender fan. Oops. Oh, that's going to be really sticky. It's not that I don't like it, I just don't like a lot of it. I love lavender. I love the plant lavender, and I do like the color lavender. So, oops, needs to go over. Got that. There we go. That'll do. And I hope that glue will hold this. We will find out. Just trim that. Okay, so we have it like that. Those are pretty together. And I will wait till the end to trim it. So now, I had a little thought. And actually probably what I'll do is I will come back, because all my slow stitching needles are downstairs. But I think what I will do is I'm going to make a second one, and I'll do it on camera, not today. But I think it would be neat to come in and do some thread painting on this is a thing, but I'm not going to, like I said, do that today. Okay, so we've got that so far. I mean, gosh, it's just so pretty. It almost doesn't even need anything else. And I love that it's fabric. Where did my journals go? Oh, let's grab this one. This is a little bit longer page. Just want to see what that's going to look like on a page. Or even pulling it out. See how if I pull it out some, it can extend the page. Oh, that is pretty. Because I don't want to make it too chunky. And even if it sticks above and below a little bit, I'm fine with that. So with that in mind, or even if it's there, I think what I want to do is add some lace. So let me grab some lace. Let's see. Let's see what lace I have in here, if any. No. It's just the little bits. But that might work. Oh, I am so ready for this cold. Well, this other thing that it is, to be over. Oh, that is really pretty. I might end up doing like a little combination of laces. Oh, that piece is long enough. And it goes this way. Oh, that is pretty. Let's see if my glue gun is, yep, it's dripping. It heats up pretty quickly. So a little bit at a time. Oops, went off the edge there. It's kind of nice not feeling the pressure of timing this video and just being able to create. It's coming out, it's not quite hot enough. Okay, so that's on one side. And then that's on the other side, which is pretty, but I might add a little bit over here. And then from there it's doubled. I like it, I'm gonna do it. I like the color. So from this side, that's mainly what you see. You do see it still. Oops. You see the other one a little bit, but oh, I have a little bit more. It's not quite this. Oh, it is the same. It's just a little bit. It doesn't have the edge there. So it's a little thinner, but it's the same lace. that off. I feel like I just really want to layer and layer, but maybe not. Maybe that's enough. Let's see. Let's see what that kind of looks like now. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, that is nice. I like that for doing lace trim, because then when you open, excuse me, when you open the page, you've got that versus just having only the lace. And like I said, I can cut that and turn it into tabs. There's lots of things I can do with that. I was thinking about adding a little bit of this, but maybe I'll save that for a different one. Okay, so there's one done. Didn't take too long. Where's my other little strip? So then I have this one. I like this. I'm going to continue on with it. So let me cut this off. Actually, rather than getting glue everywhere, I can do it this way. Oh no, I need to open it because I'll end up getting the glue on the edge there. And that seems to be holding really well. When I go to put it in the journal is probably when I'll trim that off in case there's one, because once I put it in the journal, if I want to layer anything on it, then I don't have to worry about that edge. Okay. Get the glue down. Sorry if I'm blocking the camera. That one is really cute too. I just feel like I lucked out with these ribbons, and I'd actually already paid her, that the person I got this from, and then I saw these because she goes, "Oh, you didn't like these?" And I'm like, "Oh, I didn't see those." And there was a few of them that I didn't necessarily like, so I didn't take. I only took the ones that I really liked, and so since I was getting a frou, she's like, a few of them, she's like, "They're yours, just take them." Didn't even charge me. Oh, that actually goes well with it. That's going to hang over some, but that's okay. I don't mind it hanging over. These are getting sticky. Hard to tell what the right side is. Well, isn't that neat? Those blues are almost the same color as the background of that one. Oops. There we go. There we go. I want to do another blue journal. Actually, I have a bunch of blue toile that I created that I want to do. And I think this would kind of be pretty with that. So yeah, it looks like washi tape, but it's fabric. I love it so much. Then I can just leave that hanging over. And let's see. What does that look like if I glue it on both sides? And then the part that's sticking out, I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't want extra glue though, because it's not going to reach all the way down, which I think is okay. So let's start here. So like right now, I'm not squeezing out more glue. I'm just spreading around in a thin layer the glue I put down. So that you don't see it. I'm like laying it down and then spreading it. Oops. Oh, almost got it on there the wrong way. I don't know if this is going to work or not with that crease, but it would be kind of cool if it did. It would be cool. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Okay, so now when I go to bend it, it's mainly on the other side, which is okay. It is okay. So it's mainly on this side. I don't know if there's a right way or wrong way. So it did kind of stiffen it, but once it's glued down, it'll be fine. So then on this side, oh, that's actually kind of cute because you can see just the little ribbing of it. Let's see if I like it just like that or if I want to add something more. So that's how it would look that way. And then that's how, oops, how it would look the other way. So like that and that. And I think I will leave that alone, and then when I put it on something, if I want to do more to it, I can. Okay, so the other thing I found are these little miniature folders that I had cut out just on white cardstock. So that might be kind of cute to make these with. These are these like little faux postcards I created. So those seem like they would be great to put on the outside of this file folder. I probably don't need to cut it down. The reason I'm cutting off all the white and am cutting it down a little bit now is so that I can kind of move it around and get a better idea of what it's going to look like on it and where I might want to place it. So for this, okay, this, well, I don't know if I'm thinking I'm going to do it this way and leave those stamps. I am just gonna fold that piece of paper. And I think I'm gonna just leave it wrapping around like that, and then I'll just trim this part because that way I feel like it'll stay attached better. Well, maybe not, because I'm going to be putting something on here. Just, oops, tear that. I think that'll be cute. And hopefully I can just use my corner rounder on that edge. Glue stick. Oh, before I do that, I want to ink this white a little bit. So like I said, I'm not inking everything like I used to. And this is a pretty light color. This says antique linen, which I think I might have added a little bit of coffee to it. It's kind of dried out, but it's a really pretty color. You can see it's kind of lighter. Might as well just ink around everywhere while I'm inking. I like these little miniature folders. If you have a Cricut machine, they're super easy to make. You just have to play around with it a little bit to get the size you want. Oh my gosh, I'm so congested. I'm so sorry for that. Yep, I got it all. Okay. Put that aside. Whew. Let me move this hot glue gun before I burn myself. There we go. I actually had personal information. Got to be careful what I grab now. Don't know if this will work. If this works, it would be great. It's the right curve, but it's a little bit sticking out still. So I'm just gonna grab my trimmer for this so I don't make a bodgy job of it. Oh, that's perfect. It does the exact same curve. Oh, that's great. So I just have to cut in here, and then I'll cut this off when I do the other side, and that way they'll be matching. Oh, I'm pleased with that. Oh, look at how cute that looks. I like that. Just gonna do the edges of that just a little bit, just to blend it in. Okay, so let me cut. Find the scissors. So now I'm just going to cut out this part here. I do have smaller scissors, but they are downstairs with my slow stitching stuff. I'm going to be doing a slow stitch video, I think, next. I tend to like doing, it's going to be interesting because doing the slow stitching videos, because it's kind of one of those nice things that I can do when I'm watching a movie with my husband so I can be with him. But then, I mean, there are movies I like or TV shows I like, but I would always rather be in my craft room. But I do want to spend time with him. Oh, that is cute. Okay, let's cover this back side because I really like things to, I mean, it could be something that is glued down and it might end up being, but for the most part, I like things that I could take in and out. So, let me trim. Since I've got this way I don't bodge it up. But these little faux postcards that I made almost seem to be the exact width of these mini file folders, which I wish I could say I planned it, but I did not. That is a happy accident. Yeah, they're like just a tiny bit narrower. So let's see if I don't want to cut off the Eiffel Tower. So if I put it right to the top, what does that look like? I think that looks just fine. It cuts off the bottom, but I'd rather cut off some of the bottom than the top. Did it a little crooked. Okay. So now that I've hit, I think I have 74 subscribers. My next question that I hope I get a lot of response back from is I can do live videos now from my iPhone. You have to have at least 50 subscribers before you can do live videos. And boy, doing a live video to me, and I could be wrong because I've never done them, but to me, doing a live video means I don't have to edit and upload, which seems like it would save time. Now, I do run the risk of, oh, what if there's too much noise, and if I don't like what I've created, wasting people's time. I think that I could have it to where I can have my, it did not go on straight, where I could see comments on my laptop and interact. And obviously I know that not everyone would be able to be and watch the live ones, but they would be saved on there. So I'm curious, do you all like live videos? I didn't cut that down short enough. Is that something that you guys like? Would you like me to be go live? Do you just like them recorded? Because it would be probably a lot of the times it would be in the morning. The morning and the afternoons is when it would be. So it wouldn't really be in the evening, especially for a lot of people because I am in California. So, like I said, it wouldn't be in the evenings. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys like the live videos. That's just a little long on this edge too. I'd be curious to see. Everyone has given me so much good feedback already. This one here. I'm just kind of trimming that up a little bit. It doesn't have to be exact. The main reason I'm trimming it off is to help prevent peeling. Because if it's hanging over too much, then you can get a lot of peeling. And I don't want that to happen. Okay. Let me go in here now. Oh, didn't like that. Let me try. I didn't like that side as much. That one, it did good. And let's see if we can do these. It might be because it's a little bit too wet still. It's not, it's just barely taking off a little bit. Okay, so there we go. There is that. And that. So now to embellish. Oops. I just come in here and get this one. Goodness. I like that. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. I think it's pretty. And that kind of has some purple in it. What if you know, I used to, when I first started, I used to, all my little kits and cutouts like this, I would put through the Cricut, and I thought, oh, this is so great, but it takes a lot of time to do that. And then when I go in and I'm just doing them, or cut them as I go along. Now, if it's a really detailed one, I will still tend to do that. Well, now that I'm going purple, that doesn't seem right. And it's going to peel up some of the paper, and that's okay because I have a plan. I think what I'm going to do, for someone who doesn't use a lot of purple, man, I am using it today. I think I want to put that there. Going down the edge, and then I can go back in and trim that up. I don't know, I'm really liking these purple hues. Even my glue stick is purple. Which I actually do like these because you can see where you put it usually. I probably shouldn't have covered the whole thing. Let's open this up so I don't get it. That's fine if it overlaps on that side a little bit. Now let me just cut around here really quickly. I'm covering up most of that writing, but I'm liking it. And I need to organize my rubber stamps. Oh, I keep wanting to put that upside down though. I need to organize my rubber stamps. Oh, but you know what I do have, because I wanted to stamp it with some numbers. But what I do have are my tags from Old Dulcina. And I think there are some numbers. There's one. There's one. I don't think I'd want blue. That's kind of a purplish blue. There's a brown one. That one might work. I don't think I want green. Now her kit has so many pages of these. I only printed these things once and they're fabulous. There's so many. And then I just did a rough cut on them. Okay, let's see. I think I have enough to choose from there. My hands are sticky. So I was thinking on the tag here, that one looks pretty good. What about this little one? I think I like this to go here. Oh my goodness. My fingers, I need to get my wet wipes. Too much glue on them. So I will have to trim around that a little bit. That didn't get enough glue on it. I was going to say, can you believe I haven't done any ribbon or fabric? But then that is a fabric strip right there. So I can't say that. Can't say that. And I think I want to just put that across there. Do I want it down? I like it right there, overlapping. Oh, I know why that's not sticking very good. It's on the top of that fabric. I probably needed to put a little extra. Oh. Oh, let me cut this. I wonder if I can, will it let me do the trimmer? No. Definitely have to cut around that. Definitely. I just think it's so much fun creating. You know, I'm so out of it. I didn't even really ask how everyone was doing. I didn't tell you how much love I'm sending you yet. Always am. Always just praying that there's joy and happiness in your life. So even if I don't say it, you can know that I am thinking it and praying for it. So there it is. So then I lost the journal, my little sample journal I'm using here. So then that could get glued to a page. I'm going to leave that blank for now until I decide what I'm going to do. Because sometimes I might just close it up and then just make it a pocket and tuck spots. Although that is kind of bugging me right there. That color matches that so well. No, I'm going to leave it for now. And then when I decide exactly what I'm going to do with it, but that is pretty well decorated. And then I can put something on that also. Let's see how long we've been going. 50 minutes already. Let's see if I have time to do one other quick thing. Let's see. What can I do? How about we just make a little small one? So I'm just going to kind of follow that curve down to create an angle, and then kind of do the same thing there. So let's just do one that's an actual just tab. That's kind of a big tab, but I think that'll be nice. And let's see, what have I done so far? I did that. Where did the other ones go? I lost them on my desk already. Oh, there's one. I did this one. And the other one had the lace on it. So I haven't done a ruffle one. So let's do a bit of a ruffle on this. I'm going to just make this a little bit narrower. So that when I create my ruffle, if I want to stick it completely down, it's still sticking out on the edge. Sorry, I had to wipe my nose. I'm trying so hard not to sniff. Ooh, that's gonna be hot. It came out in a big glob. I need to really spread that around. Otherwise, I will burn myself. I love my ruffles. Shabby Chic or Love Shack Fancy. Have you guys seen that store? I was late to the party on that store. It is a store right up my alley until you see the prices. But you can, if you haven't heard of Love Shack Fancy, I would go on and look at their website if you like the shabby chic, romantic look. I would definitely take time and go look at their like Instagram account. And this is drying on me. I'm doing it so thin. Look at their Instagram account, look on their website. You will get ideas and inspiration. I understand that things are expensive these days, but their clothes are pricey. I've never purchased anything from them, but I love to look at their stuff and definitely get inspired and get inspirations. So that's kind of giving me the ruffles and the bows and the pinks. And then I think on this flip side, I'm gonna go with my pretty, well, I don't think I have. I've been tearing this bow apart. It is glued together. That's why I can't really get it apart. But I think if I do both of these loops from it, I'll have enough. So we can do this on this side. I talked about my dog snoring the other day on one of my videos, and when I listened back to it, I don't think you could hear it, which I kind of wish you could because she's so cute. Just snoring away. I was gone watching my goddaughter today for a few hours. My sister-in-law is sick too, so she ended up only working a half day, so I didn't watch her the full day. But usually when I'm gone, the dogs are restless and they don't sleep much, so then when I get home, it's like they're exhausted keeping track of the house. And then when my husband comes home, they really fall asleep because they're exhausted protecting me all day. Almost got it. So I'm gonna just fold that over. So what I did is I just folded that over so it didn't have the raw edge in the middle of creating the bow, so that it looks seamless. So if you ever are trying to do ruffles and you run out, just add some more in, just fold the edge over where you add it, and then that way it just looks like it's a seamless ribbon. You can't even tell. And the hot glue, I think some people are adverse to using hot glue. I really love it. I think it works on a lot of things. It can make things stiff if you use too much and don't use it the right way, like I'm always talking about. Trying to use a small amount, spread it out. Okay, let's see. But especially like to create ruffles with this chiffon, if you put a needle through it and pull it, it's just going to make, even with the smallest thread, I have not been able to do it. So I really prefer doing it this way. And I don't think you can tell. I mean, you can feel it a little bit, but when you're looking at it, and I usually end up putting some pearls or something across that anyway, but even when I don't. So there is that. Oh, I do have this little trim that I was thinking about using. That is quite blingy for me. It is taped on this end, so let me trim that. Do I want it on this side? I don't think I want it on this side. I don't think that pink matches as well. So I'm gonna just run this down. That is hot. It is steaming. Now this is a little tricky because it is rolling over on itself. Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it. Get it pressed down. You know what I went and did? I didn't leave any paper exposed to glue this down. That was not very smart. But okay, what I'll be able to do, I think on this side there is some. So yeah, I'll be able to just pull some of this back and then glue it on that side. I think that'll be fine when it comes time. I will make it work. It's only glue and you can work. Oh, that one's cute. I like that with that. I think this is all I have of this. I don't even know where it came from. And then, let's see. You know what I haven't done in like an entire day, I think, is do a bow. What about a chiffon bow? And then this will be good. Lost the scissors. which you guys can probably see where the scissors are. I can't. There they are. I really did lose that other one, though, that I did. Okay, thank you. Oh, UPS is here, so you are going to hear some barks that I can't control. Let me just do this. Maybe I can do it before they really start barking. I told you they got to protect their mom. Nope. Okay, let me pause this.